Life as We Know It with Tom Walton.
Let me say up front here that I like politicians. Maybe I should be more specific. I like people who offer themselves up for public service, whether it's elected or appointed. Though you may not know it, given the attention justifiably paid by the news media to the bad guys, most of the men and women who serve us in government are hardworking folks who take pride in doing it right. My newspaper career introduced me to hundreds of these public servants, and it was clear to me, even as a young reporter on the Blade's city desk, that I enjoyed their company. It's not as though we spoke the same language. Whether it was at City Hall, the county courthouse, or the state legislature, I quickly learned that I needed to ask a lot of questions and get answers I understood if I expected to write stories about complex subjects and have them make sense to the readers of the newspaper. The old saying was true then, and it still is. There are no dumb questions, just dumb answers. It was that trait, the willingness to sound ignorant, that also helped me understand when a government employee or official was shielding something from public scrutiny. I had taken a few college courses in public relations myself, and I was aware that there are bureaucrats whose only job is to make the boss or the department or the agency look good by putting a favorable spin on an unfavorable situation. It's a talent that good PR people have. I don't recall that I was ever lied to by them, although I'm not so naive as to assume it never happened. I should make clear that I'm not down on politicians or their PR people. A person can be an effective public servant and an excellent politician. They are not mutually exclusive. Over my decades covering government, I came to know and respect many such individuals. Perhaps I shouldn't name any of them because I would certainly and unintentionally leave others out. But I'm going to name a few anyway. Charles Kerfus, the one-time Speaker of the Ohio House of Representatives, is one of them. Look in the dictionary under integrity, and it says, see Charles Kerfus. He ran his caucus like he ran the House, fairly and by the rules. The late Barney Quilter, the popular East Toledoan who rose to the number 2 job in the Ohio House as Speaker pro tem. A finer gentleman you could not have met. You can thank him posthumously for Maumee Bay State Park. Congresswoman Marcy Kaptur. No member of Congress is a safer bet at re-election time than Representative Kaptur. Sometimes I wonder what else she could have given to her country if a president had been wise enough to appoint her to a cabinet post. Carty Finkbeiner, the always controversial but never misunderstood former mayor of Toledo, whose decisions on governance always came down to the answer to one question: will this help my city? Well, that's the short list. 1 Republican, 2 Democrats, and 1 who's been both. I'm sure there are many others I could include, but I only get 4 minutes here. Keep these people in mind next time you read about a so-called public servant who's in trouble because he was only interested in serving himself.
Life as We Know It is written and hosted by Tom Walton and is a production of WGTE Public Media. Life as We Know It with Tom Walton can be heard on WGTE FM 91 every Monday afternoon during All Things Considered at 5:44 p.m. Or hear past episodes at wgte.org/life.